And I'm back. Sorry, there's a little bit clipped out there. Keeps the video reasonable length. My things, so, issues that can occur with kind of these things. But anyways, so there's a few seconds missing there right now. I apologize. I was fighting a ghost, or I don't know exactly where the program cut. Or I had just about to start fighting a ghost there, but I'm getting close to Tomb Raider and ghosts are starting to appear again. Maybe it's just random. I don't know. I haven't seen any more yet. Defeat it, and then made a "it's not dead yet" comment, which I would have rather liked to have kept in the video, but whatever. My Python jokes are overplayed anyhow. Everyone makes them, therefore they're not really original. Oh, worse. If I had some seeds, I could almost start a self-sustaining little base here. Again, I need to get out of the habit of doing that everywhere I go. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to revisit. Well, to be absolutely certain, but pretty sure that I have a smattering of self-sustained bases even on plants I didn't remember to play in a flag before I got really familiar, like Forest World I was at, which I need to visit more Forest Worlds for the foreign artifact, although you can just scan foreign items that you even get from tenants. You don't actually have to go to Forest Worlds. You just need a sufficient understanding of foreign culture, basically. War is near here. What's this? Looks like there's a gap beneath me, though. Don't dig straight down. You'll regret that. Is that a stalactite made of sand? Huh. It can impale you, even though it's made of sand. Not sandstone. Probably not sandstone. Sand, the soft stuff. That makes no sense. There we go. Not a long way down, is it? Nope, just some nasty little things I could impale myself on if not careful. Huh, creates advantages just in case you do, I guess. Pixels. Danger level. It's only risk 3 world. It's not that dangerous. So. Coughs. That'd be frustrating. Ah. There's ore up there. I fear there might be a small chance of it. Some down there. That's his coal. This. Freaking crew. Back off. You're way too close. I suppose it's useful if like a ghost comes out of nowhere, but this game really needs better crew controls. Honestly, I think the crew stuff is added kind of sloppily at the end. Did stumble across like basically the equivalent of a Yelp review of the guy who the programmers of this game. Someone complimented they found him a job site, the guy hired him for this game. I think it was a little review by of course it makes someone a pleasant coworker or good employee isn't always the same as what makes for the best game. Since you know the interests of companies to maximize profits, not always the same as, you know, gamers who want the best possible game. The features slapdash together, still manages to sell okay. That's actually optimal for profit maximization. But again, not for you and me. Sorry, a little lag. Probably something that's in the game, but also it's because I'm a freaking inefficient clip champ doing some video editing in the background, which video editing is always resource intensive, but clipchamp is just a terrible program. Pay for it, yes, but really Microsoft does a shit job of everything because they're a monopoly and there's no real pressure for them to be a semi-monopoly. They have Apple, obviously, but two companies does not real competition make. Whoa. How is my... Why is this not working right? These things spit poison. Incredibly annoying. Manipulator module. That's the kind of thing I'm hoping to find like I'm down here. Stuff I can't just, I can always sell cultural produce to buy most ores. Once it in the foreign artifact, I'll even be able to get titanium that way. Whoop, that's the wrong, not insanely long way down, but it's a bit. Another one of these acid spitters. That would set to fall on, especially without crew. Just keeps going down, doesn't it? Even my crew knows not to fall. Which wanted me in It's a long way down. Well, maybe not so long. Hive walks back around. Spitters don't spit acid in my own crew for some reason, just me. Angela, let them know it. Run out of torches, run out of food. Can't keep going much longer. Yeah, the drop keeps going. Pixels. Use this plenty. Love some apples. And just some raw steaks. Wouldn't eat it as such, but that deals with my torch issue. I might have, you can't see it because it's a functional run at 6, so I may have a lantern in my back, but it's worth noting I need torches sometimes because it only works in a straight line. It doesn't provide the kind of bouncing illumination. Light does reflect off walls, and realistically, it's just the back torch is not coated as well as realistically as actual torches are. Coal works very well on those things. Nice. Must have some kind of weakness to it. Well. 13 minutes in. I do have rice that can actually last quite a while if I make some more. So I'm probably overreacting. I just only came this far down without a clear way back up. Surface. I forget if one of my crew members dies, if another one will spawn in right here, if I'll be back on my ship. Could be. Pretty sure it's back on the ship. If that's the case, then that's an additional issue I'll get into eventually. I can be able to handle everything. Some things, yes. Ooh. Is that all titanium? Coal. suppose. At some point I'll probably just trash a bunch of it. Free storage. There's no point in holding on to it. I mean, you end up with way more construction blocks than really garbage material you could ever use in this game. At some point, it's like, why do you hold on to it? That, I'm almost certain it is titanium. Sure, I could build a nerd power into the sky in a world and build a sort of impromptu space station up in the high atmospheric level in some worlds. And the nerd power at least would take a ton of resources. Not a ton, but a substantial amount, especially if I actually enclosed it. Didn't rely on ladders up that I could easily fall to my death from, so you know, built like a staircase to heaven, literally. So not heaven in the biblical sense, but heaven in the biblical sense. I mean, that song, Stairway to Heaven, which is stupid, and people accuse that song of being satanic. Crazy people, probably, but it is a dumb song. Oop. That's what you get when you do a lot of drugs, I guess. Song like that. Don't poison me, bro. Ah, food. There's a little wildlife down here. Since this area's alive. It's nice. The snow world, if you were to end up here too early in the game, you might not even have much in the way of food stores. Helps with progression, I suppose. Ah. Ow. It's not that high, come on. This is dirt. I was hoping that was an ore. Some kind. No, it is not. But yeah, not having to bring as much food down here, except a series of underground self-sustaining bases. Does, I suppose, help one get further faster. Brought stuff for a flag. At least shortcut getting back here. Grenade launcher plus cold ability. against a Molotov cocktail. Probably not a good use of it, though. Ah. Background block has to contact other background block, basically. Makes it harder to get up somewhere like here. Some torches. Some titanium. Nice. Ow. Not the easiest jumps. The lag doesn't help either. I can't blame that on lag. Or my slow reset fluxes due to long COVID. Those bloody things that jumps at you from above. Two of them. Three? Ah! Dretch it. And there's one of them knocking one of my crew. Ow. Right, now that much is definitely lag with stuff not appearing as fast as I place it. Seems to be a fire and a poison right with that. Oop. Venom sample. Cool. Oh, another one is. Dirt. That pick's more or less used up. Time for a silver pick if I have to win. It should be faster. Expensive. Who might be there. Ooh. Coal, sure. Alright, I definitely placed that one over. Again, the inefficiencies of garbage program it is. My channel is big enough to get sponsorships. I'd gladly do one for any alternative program to it, because no one should have to use that garbage. I mean, seriously. Microsoft think they're gods. They think they can do anything to the consumer because such dominance. Capitalism for you. No, I do not buy into this. We have to put up with this nonsense. I think I made my political views fairly clear before. Certainly do not include letting these companies screw us over forever just because the balance of power in our current system means that we'll be lucky to once in a while score victories against such abusive companies. Never keep up with the pace of repression. Specifically Clipchamp, because that's Harley Brescia, but you know, Microsoft in general. They've done all sorts of nasty things over the years, and monopolistic stuff, they're just not to be trusted. wonder if the ghosts spawn because they had the avian stuff. I was getting a bunch of them before, but hardly now. Like if you're in a certain proximity and you have stuff looted from the tombs. Kind of like the way Arceus ghosts work, but anything if my allies kill it. Royal pain. Even if it is possible, stay down here longer. I'm risking more and more accumulated ore doing so. It's past time. Start making my way on the surface. This is growing old. What's the point of game if you're not having any fun? Although, doing this YouTube stuff partway to survive. I'm gonna screw me out of some scary disability because some of my employment was for university when I was a student, and apparently that's exempt from payroll taxes. Between that and a lot of time in grad school. Wow. I'd like to challenge it. So like 2 ways to deal with something that in court of law. By that I mean literally may have to fight to argue the law is unjust. It was created to undermine Social Security disability, the original purpose of it. That it's misleadingly named on top of that. Safe Harbor Act. I kid you not. That was one of the names they gave to this exception. There's another law by that same name too, which makes it even more easily disguised an intent in effect. Swap these so I wouldn't possibly drown. Here. But it's not just misleading naming and that. There we go. Grenade to the eye. Oh, that's titanium ore. They're keeping that stupid thing occupied. Keep tunneling out of here. I guess I can help. But yeah, basically any solution is going to have to be a combined approach of you can challenge injustice laws, but you're usually not going to win. But if it brings attention to the issue, really that's the court of public opinion that is making it unsustainable for politicians to keep unfair laws on the books. Public pressure to do something about it. And the point of SSDI work credits was 1, to make the benefits available to the most contributing members of society, or to those who contribute to society, really. And 2, some would argue it wasn't really that, it was something about to those who pay in. The thing is, this rule undermines both purposes. People are paying in. I mean, people go to grad school are going to pay in more money, usually, in the payroll tax over their lifetime. And because you can't earn work credits before 21, the vast majority of people are affected those who go to grad school. College students, like undergrad students, are not really affected. That's exemption, because at most they might lose 1 year of work credits, tops. Or 2. The year they turn 21, the year they turn 22. They're one of the older students. Oop, here comes the slush. Time to flip these. That can only mean I'm getting near the surface, but... okay, that avalanche. The cave-in's gonna go for a while. Might have obliterated some torches. No, looks like they remain. Trying to equivocate with the amount of time you pay into something with the amount you paid into is, well, that's ridiculous. Some people pay in very high rate. And it's obvious why people, of course, this is why, where it's important to point out it's not really about just paying back what people get in entirely. Or eligibility, you probably have a certain threshold of amount you paid in instead of time you paid in. That would be deeply unpopular with, obviously, people who've made less money, as it should be unpopular. That would not be a fair thing. But it's not just that people... There's other factors, including people who are motivated enough to go to grad school are probably I'm not gonna get into that because some people dislike education. I'm sure even people watching this. And indeed, it's a stressful thing to go through. You go through it not because it's fun, but because it gives you skills, experiences to contribute more to society. For instance, I was trying to become a medical researcher. Literally, an original goal of mine was to maybe, if I was lucky, try and contribute to society finding a cure for cancer. Yes, I know it's many different diseases, but why you originally go into something what turns out to be feasible, different things. Ice block. That's new. Wonder what's needed to craft that. Back on the surface. Yeah. There's a stool here. So this is a pre-generated ice cave. Not one I built. It's got a campfire and everything though. Hmm. Let's secure it here. Why? Quickest and dirtiest ways. I might be able to secure it with a gate. You know what? Get off. Where's my other crew member? Oh. Stupidly sitting in the water. Apparently not drowning. These things can often open doors, so it's not that effective. I just did. Of course, I don't know if they can see through doors or if this reduces the range they can see you at. Fish. Steak. Where would I get that from? What would that be? If I put an NPC here. Someday. Technically it's enclosed, light sourced. Literally put an NPC in this cave and they would survive. I mean, well, they would. Obviously survive, but they would pay rent. Let's stick around. Of course, I don't have any calling leads on hand currently. Is there a gap there? No. Is he in there? Actually, I told him to stay. Ice block made of ice. Put one ice in, get 5 ice blocks out. Interesting. Could be useful material. I wonder what it was doing just laying out there. Might be something down there. Let's not die this time. Oh. Ram pod chest. And rice. At this point, I could make a self-sustain base wherever for real one. This is a warmer area. Interesting. Chicken. Surprisingly hospitable snowy world. Just scouting out the surface mostly. Can't understand what's where. A lot of ruins here. Call this place decently hospitable is an understatement. I mean, it's not far from the starting system. That said, oh bloody A. That's gonna hurt visibility. Yeah, great. Corn seed. What? The corn despawned because it was too cold? Maybe. seconds. Have to cut this soon. Why are these all highlighted? All this time, and yeah, I think I did lose a crew member now. Didn't lose it deep underground, but here on the surface. What is with all the caves with, like, sleeping arrangements? Florin does not like sleeping in a bag? Yeah, well. Can't always get what you want. Safe enough, I'm not gonna bother trying to build anything. Yummy. Oh, I was hoping that would provide an egg. You know, the food item. Keep topping off my health. These caves. Almost made it, but nope. And that's slush. Ah, cave. See something move out there. All kinds of shell, not so shell caves. I see. That turns the lights on off. Hmm. Research laboratory. Mm-hmm. I've been to that tomb. It's west of here. This is a nice opportunity to finish my food stores. And I'm back at my base at last. With, well, one of the crew members that I started with. Or west of that tomb. It's worth noting I dug a tunnel under here, connect stuff up. So I have to go to the surface, which is a little bit dangerous, not that bad. Cool. Rent stuff. Back at base. Could just warp to my ship and teleport here, but wanted to get more of a sense of what's around. An hour in. It's as good a time as any to stop. To head back to the ship. Where I believe I'll find the other crew member who died before. Yep. Alright. Well, mystery of that crew member resolved. I will have to remember to go back down to that ice outpost and collect some stuff with the chest there. You know, I might forget by next video if it's a while. So let me do that, and then cod ports. Slightly higher quality foods, not crazy much, and they give some health bonuses and such, if I remember. Yeah, let me put the inventory is a little full, if I remember. And I put like matter manipulator kind of stuff. Oh, and the ship storage, right. Remind myself how to assault rifle might even be good. Need to craft snowball shooter. Cocktails and should have in it. Alright. Tomb surface base. I know I'm gonna have to delve into the tomb for a couple quests anyhow. Shoot, where's the other crew member? Let's bring him back down. There we go. Come with me, medic. Crew slightly resupplied and can source through some stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely want the tech card, the matter manipulator. I think I stop by here again. I might have to make a couple trips. This way, that way. Forward, backward. Seeds. Guns, I don't know if they're any good. Bones. Alright. The rest is mostly, well, I would guess the council's a ramp. Some of the sand. This is stuff I forget about, won't be an issue. Alright, well. Until next time, this is Northstar. Signing off. I wish you all the best. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. And may you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Adieu.